Okay. You kept quiet, let us just start. We see what to do. Last time we talked about how using Semrush to do what? To do how you can use Google Analytics. No, I think you did not use Google Analytics, but use Semrush. So today there is a lot of bit of work to do today. So there's something which I left on Facebook. There are some answerable questions which I left. Now I'm going to first go through Facebook advertisement. I'm going to come back here. So, and another thing, we are going to learn how to create, how we can connect Google Analytics to our website. So whenever you don't understand, you let me know as soon as possible. You can use chat. You can use chat or what? Or you can unmute your what? You can unmute your microphone. Now, Facebook advertisements cost principle. These are principles which we use in Facebook advertisement. One, CPC. You are going to see there what abbreviation, that's cost per click. CPM, CPL, CPA, cost per customer of your target, and cost per customer of your target. Those are principles which we use. Now, with Google, once you have a rating which is low, it is going to affect your reach. Now with Facebook, it has what's called a fixed amount which it charges. Now if I'm going to advertise a product, I have a shop at Garden City which sells iPhones. Now, if I want to advertise to reach to people, now and I think all my budget, I want to use $5 per day. So cost per click, when someone finds a poster, a post on Facebook and clicks on it, they are going to charge me according to the month. Now there are some targets, like let me give you an example. In Uganda, there are some days where people are using Facebook at highest level, but by Facebook for it, as you see the graph, it comes here in January, it comes back. This is cost per click per month. How it is what they charge. It comes up here by what? By February, it goes down by March, comes down by April, goes up by May, goes up by June, goes up down by July, goes what? August. So as a digital, you have to know the costs and which month are you in. So how much right now we are in July? Well, right now we are in what? Right now we are in July. So the cost per click will be here. If yes, it follows into 0.1. This is point, yeah, not comma. 0.11 US dollar to 0.38. So that's the cost. So if you multiply that, if my budget is $5, which I'm going to use, so you are going to get 5 divided by, okay, we are going to use the minimum. So you are going to say 5 divided by $5 divided by 0.38. I think you get like 13. So those are what? those are like 13 customers. Now you have used $5, but you are selling a phone which is roughly 2 million and plus and above. So you can change these people because someone wants a clicks, and that is they want to get more information about this phone. So the way you handle him, you can turn him to be a potential customer and you make money out of it. You have seen people who are advertising, selling. You have seen people who are advertising, selling shoes. Now, as a digital marketeer, all you need to have statistics. You need to have updated what? But currently, Facebook releases these results. Not but currently, we are using this for 2020. So those are the updates. Now, going back to our country, Uganda. There are some days where people use more Facebook, not on all days. Like for example, on weekends when people are at home, they use more Facebook than weekday days. So as a business, you have to know how many days do you think can anyone else see? Are you not getting me? You're not getting me because my microphone shows that it is sending audio. Okay, guys, I've been telling you that big businesses, if you are paid per month rate, you need to use statistics per month according to the target. Now, there are some things we did not go into depth of, because that's why today I wanted to cover up and finish Facebook advertisement and you never think. One, you need to know the statistics. Someone who like what we can say mediocres into this business, they cannot what makes you to get certified, you need to know such all things. So companies don't hire half-baked people. That's one. Someone who was at a shop and learned how to press boost button and boost won't go into these details. So they spend more money, but you spend money wisely when you know the outreach and the target. So,
Right.
Yes.
Where do you get those statistics from on your Facebook account?
I'm going to show you. I'm going to give you a website where you will get all this. They all and the reports. So yeah, these reports are delivered on what's on Facebook on Facebook. Every year Facebook has an annual event. On that annual event, that is called F8. So that Google has what's called Google I/O. Those are events, bigger events, where even Mac, Apple. So those days they release new products, new features. They tell you what. So that's the day when they release the report. So 2021 report is not out. I hope we are together on that. So let us go to cost per click per year. Cost per click per year in 2017, it was here. In 2018, it dropped. I think the usage dropped. In 2019, it rose. In 20 until September, this was when this report was raised. It is here 0.4. So that's the rate per year. Now we have what's called cost per click. Now the objective for someone to advertise on Facebook. The objective for someone to advertise on Facebook: one, looking for reach, looking for impression, looking for lead generation, looking for conversations, and link clicks. Hope you are getting me. Now, those who use more of social media, you have seen that these days Jumia advertises more, but what their main emphasis is not getting conversation, not getting the leads. No, leads is there, not reach is there, not getting impression, but their aim, they are another. Please add login. Okay, I think was added. Okay, guys, to drive this traffic which they get to their website. So once you click on an ad like this, it's going to drive you to the Facebook direction instantly. I don't know if we did that on Facebook advertisement, but you will tell me. If we did not do, we shall go back and do that. So these have their own, also their values. Links 0.21, 0.21. Conversation, this is the cost per click. This is the lead generation 0.4. Reach 1.2. Impression 0.2. Cost per like, yeah, there are some people who like, there are some people who they want their post to be liked. Yeah, these are the cost per like, and it depends on the different months. January it's here, February it is here, March is here, May is here, like that. So I'm going to give you a link which you are going to be using. So you will keep it. So I think by September they are going to release Facebook F8 is going to happen. Once it happens, they are going to release another report. So these are statistics you need. It's a must to know the amount it weighs. According to the target you are targeting. Now, what is cost per click? What is CPC? CPC, it means cost per click. Okay. If you use cost per click pricing, you only pay when someone clicks on your ad, Facebook ad. Okay. Last time we talked about something that if at all I have if at all my budget, I said I have a shop at Garden City. It sells what? Phones. Now if I'm to multiply, no, I'm advertising every day at $5 every day. So if how much do I need for how much do I need for a full month? So you multiply $5 by what? By 30 days. That is 150. I think that's, oh yeah, it's it, $150. That's what I need. Now, if at all you might ask me a question, will that money be used, or that money won't be used all? So Facebook, even if you say a day you are going to use $5 your budget, but Facebook outreach, they fail to rate your ad failed to reach the minimum number. According to these calculations, you might find that in a day you have used $2 and your money is still on the card. So Facebook does not remove all money, like $150 on your account. No, you need to have that money on your card. So Facebook, it removes slowly by slowly, removes in points. Today you can use 0.2. For that, I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you some card which we advertised, and you see the amount which we bid in a day, and you see how much we did. I'm going to show you the statistics. Yeah. So if I forget, you let me know. before we end this Facebook thing. Now, hope you have or you know cost per click. Now, there's what's called cost per mile. It's called CPM. With a cost per impression, I hope you know, guys, impressions. Now, cost per impression, you pay when Facebook shows ad 1,000 times. Hope you are getting. Impression are the number of times an ad is shown to a user on Facebook. Number of times it's, so that's called CPM. Another thing is called cost per action. Okay, I thought it is a question. Okay, this CPA, this allows you to track and optimize how much you spend to get someone to take an action or convert on your on your website after clicking your ad. That's cost per action. Another thing, we have what called CPL. CPL is called cost per like. This allows you to track and optimize how much you spend to get someone to like your page, to your Facebook page. After clicking your ad, learn more about how to increase Facebook, like using Facebook ads. Now, these are the calculations, cost per customer. How much are you going to cost on this customer? If I'm selling phones, I'm selling phones. I have iPhones. I have Samsung and those other kinds of phones. Now, one thing when you sell that phone, you want to get profits because you bought it in Uganda. They asked you for you bought it in Uganda. They asked you pay taxes. You pay taxes. You pay a lot of things. You pay rent, but you pay rent, but at least, okay. Should we use that example? Anyway, your parent, but on the profits you are getting on the phone. The traditional way how people sell in Uganda, someone opens up a shop, sit down, wait for customers, go on radio. If we want to advertise, go on radio. Some go on newspaper. Some can afford, I think, small shops, they don't, I think small shops, they don't have that they don't have that way of going to television because it's too costly on television. Now, social media comes where you can sell your own stuff at a cheaper, where you can sell your stuff at a small budget, and it reaches many at on a wider pace. Now, if you see that the profits on a phone, you are going to get 500,000, 500,000, and you are going to spend at least $20. $20 is like how much? Who knows some calculations and tell how? Anyway, $10, I think, or 70,000, I think, like that. Yeah, 70,000. Now you're going to use 70,000 and you make 500,000. You get a customer. So, $20 can lead you to get at most. You can increase. You might get other customers who need other phones. So, how do you calculating your cost per customer? Is the one number you need to watch. It is the cost of getting one person to buy from you. So the target have to be many, but you have to get to that one person who wants to buy from you. Others might be prospect, some might want like, and You find someone gets his money at the end of the month. From where he works. So he might want to buy that phone, but he doesn't have that money at hand. But what will that person do? Will be your customer. So we'll have a database. That's why one thing you have to know is that everything starts with email marketing. So email marketing, you go in your MailChimp, you save customers' data, phone number, email, address. You have it. So there's a customer who will tell you contact him at the end of the month. So this person, that's when he thinks he's going to receive the money. Now, in all customers, on all people which you are targeting, your main target was getting conversation. To get conversation when you are what? Advertising at first. Now, if you have online store, no, right now I'm talking about, I have a small shop. I'm not talking about the company. I have a shop and I'm selling phones. Now I have to reach many people such that I can get one person who out of 100, at least I convert 2 people or 1 person to do what? To come and buy from me. Now, if that person, if I'm the owner of the business and I employed you as a digital marketer to push for me, if the profit on the phone I'm getting 500,000, and at least we use the $20, which is $20, which is like I think 80,000. Yeah, like 80,000. I will be more happy investing in you to bring me more sales than in putting my ads on television or go and do banners. Hope you are getting that business sense. So each business, everyone is driving to how is he get money out of that? So as you need to know the tactics. How much am I going to use? At most, you say I have to get this. For example, let me give you an example on this. Like Tolea, those people, what they do, they have target. They have different timings. One, their first timing is weekends. Because currently these days I think I don't, but they advertise all the time. But their first timing was weekends. Why weekends? Because people get stranded with their cylinders at home. But on weekends they can do what? On weekends they can call, they use social media. They start Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and on these days they have to know that once we put in this amount in advertising, we have to get the value out of it. We are going to get orders. So as you once you have a business and advertising online, I'm not saying that after finishing here you go and start looking for people who are having. If you have a businesses and you have something you sell, or you have people who do those things, who have like, you might not have capital, but you want to start selling things online because of skills which you have got, but one, you don't have capital to have these clauses. You don't have capital to have these clauses. You don't have, but anyway, you don't in always called starting capital. You don't have it to start off. What you need to do, you have to get people who do these things. When you get people who have clauses, you partner with them. You sell with, they put in money into. You create Facebook page. That's one. If they have money, you can create online store. Online store can be yours. You can create online store as the way which you created. This online store, if it is yours, you can add more people like as you want. Just, you know that I get this one from this side, I get this one from this side. So that's a good. So So that's a good idea. That's a good idea to think of. Another thing, the best way you are going to learn is by doing, not admiring. So, if you want to know how Facebook ads work, you will at least get $1. That is 4,000. You put on your card. There's a virtual card which I told you. You advertise. You on your page, you put something. It has to be packaged very well and ready. If someone wants it, you see. So you see the outreach. How much have you spent? So you cannot the more even if I show you how we do it here, but you yourself, you have not done it, you will not learn. Up, I'm clear on that. So you need to you need to put in some money to do what? To push this ad. There is someone who sent me a screenshot when he has put in money and pushed, and so such kind, he knows that such person, if a company approaches him, he has seen how these things are done. But for you, they ask you how much you have theoretic part. There is something which I've seen in Daily Monitor on this e-paper we subscribe on e-paper. There's some student who went to Obama, they were asking tuition from their university. I think it was in yesterday's news. Anyway, because campus, they give you more theoretic part, but really, if you need to learn more, if you need to put in some money to push at most $1, you understand how this works. You know everything. We have stopped on just an edge of putting a card. All where we have stopped, you saw it. Yeah. So we are going to calculate and we see for the customer. Now, here is how to calculate it. Using a Facebook's inbuilt cost CPA tracking. That's a tracking where we can first get the cost of the initial action. Cost of initial action. You have to first get where the cost of initial action. The user takes on our website. If that action is to make a purchase, then your CPA is equal to your cost per customer. So, but if your action is to download an ebook, sign up for a newsletter, or some other lead generation, then you need to add on extra variables to the equation. So is this, let me see. Okay, it's like this. Cost per action. Like for example, you bid and you went on the graph and you know that cost per action is it costs $0.4. Now, number of leads that buy. So this is how the Facebook multiplies number of leads that buy divided by total number of leads. So this is the equation which they use to multiply to calculate your cost per customer. So cost per customer 0.4 times number of leads that we are going to buy free. You might say, how will Facebook know that? How will Facebook know that this person bought? In the conversation which you start, in a conversation which you pull, Facebook has what's called AI. It uses artificial intelligence. Facebook can understand that your conversation has reached on a point where both parties want to exchange money or is interested. So it can send you a link to send it to customer to book an appointment. So it has those, it has all those what? It has all those action. So it uses artificial intelligence. Now, what is a lead? We have talked about number of leads that buy. If you hear, you understand what's a lead for you. Now, what is a lead for marketing and sales? A lead is an individual or organization which with an interest in what you are selling. The interest is expressed by sharing contact information like email. These contact details I told you, they are added in a customer's mail, no, in a company's MailChimp. Each company needs to have a MailChimp where people into a marketing sector like you or marketing manager has to add all customers in there. Hope we are very clear on that. Let me first add some more. Okay. Calculating average like FVC for recurring revenue models. Recurring revenue models, this is like this. When someone puts an ad and this ad is going to run for a full month, so that's going to be recurring. So this is for recurring models, revenue models, meaning people pay you on a weekly and monthly, and people pay you on a weekly stroke monthly basis for product or services. This is the equation for you to use to calculate the average order of amount. Now, total number of recurring payments. Total number of recurring payments, how many? Like 5. Divide by number of customers. How many number of customers? Like 2. Times recurring price. What price do they pay you? 5,000 times the number of customer paying you this price. The first price, because you might be getting money different. Like at a university, I find, I don't know if your tuition is the same. If BBA is paying other money and BBC is paying other money, and this so if I'm a university and I'm total number of recurring payments which I think students have to pay like subscription. Okay, like DSTV, when subscribing for DSTV and subscribing for there are many things which you subscribe which are recurring when you are paying. Now, if you're a customer for DSTV and you have to pay, so total number of recurring payments which you expect in all your customers, 10,000 in Uganda, divide by number of total number of recurring payments. You add them, you divide by the number times the recurring payment price. Recurring payment price which you pay for subscription every month, that's price 1, times how many people who are subscribed on that bouquet. Those are 5,000 plus. You go to you can add the equation. You can have if you find that you have like 5 bouquets which you are so those are different places. So times the number of customers which on that. So you just add all over, you multiply, you divide by the number of total customers you have as DSTV in Uganda. So that's the equation. By next week they are going to give you another certification process. Now this is going to be on our platform, e-learning platform. So those who have not subscribed, you will go and let me first write the link here. You will go and subscribe. There is someone who asked me, how do we get the graphs? How do we get the costs? So this is the link here. It is the link where you can use. You can keep it. So this has all the statistics. As all the statistics of so and so and so and so, like cost per action. It's this is the cost, like that and that. Now they are going to give you an assessment for certification, and it's going to be objectives. Now these objectives, they are going to they are going to ask you more. They are going to ask you more of what? They are going to ask you more of technical things like this to understand these things. So these things you know them. So it might not be easy or hard, but things which you have learned is what they are going to ask you. So make sure you get time and practice. They are going to phrase questions through these things which I'm asking you, which I'm telling you. So if you have not understood anyway, you tell me. So the website link, www.intellecthitech.com/academy. So this is what this is the link which those who signed up, it is better. So those who did not sign up, you will go back and sign up. I hope I'm clear on that. So let me give you some time to copy that. That's the link. The link is here. The link is here. Adsplace.com blog. So this is the link where you're going to get the other information about. So it is a must to know the statistics about cost per click for these social media these social media things. So this down link is a link which is going to take you to sign up. Many of you, I saw you signed up last time when we gave a task for the other task where the winner to get some money. So you did what? You attempted it. So that's it. So that's on that. That's a bit. That closes Facebook what? Advertisement. So you have learned how to do this what now. Guys are leaving and coming back. What leads you to remove? Is it network or you receive calls? I ask you, let me ask someone whom I think lives a lot. Let me check in your names and this. There are some people who have never moved out on their own. Let me see. Another thing, guys, what you use. There is someone called There is someone called Mohoz. I've been following very well. Someone came. You check in the chats. He came and he wrote his name and went off. Are you saying that? He's called Insuti. So he came and wrote his name and went off. Guys, for me, let me be clear on you. It's not a say that when you come for internship and if you come for internship and you pay your money, that's one. It is a must. You are going to get marks. It's not a must when you pay tuition, 1 million or I know 2 million all in money, everything and what you are going to get. Your colleagues who pay money and they get retakes. You know that. So this, as a company, we do our part, you do your part. One, attendance. Why attendance carries marks in internship is we track we track your learning level, because as we even if we certify 10 people, we have done a job. Even if certify 15 people, we have done a job. So it's according to the way you take the training. So if you take this for granted, you just come, write your name, because they told you that once they register you, it is automatically that's going to be max. I've given you. You see the time. It's 10:58. Someone came 10:48, I think. He registered the name and went. So, though, if you do some things like this, and when they have registered that you have not been attending and you are attending period, and you are attending and the way you have been attending, my friend. So, and another thing, let me tell you how you cannot liars. I'm using Mac. I have what's called a screen recorder. So everything which I do with screen record. So I just blow it up this for you to understand. If you are here, if you have been doing this, if you get low marks, I know you will see your marks when you are. You will see your marks when you are, or when you are graduating, or you are what? There's some student who was like that. I think was BBC. Not used not to attend. A student went to instructor and told, do you know how, Dumbo, do you know, I've been fighting for my, you call it CGPA. I've fought for it, and you see, it's not a must when you come. It is all sure win. You are going to get what? Your attentiveness, the way you do things. So for me, let me stop on that, guys. If you have been doing that, expect you reap what you sow. So that's what we do. Expect to get marks which you have worked for. That's it. At least me, I'm pleased on some student who come and tell you that there's some student who come in a group. There's someone who was sick and went in a group and told you I'm sick. So that is understandable. But you come and you make those tricks are done to your lecturers. You got to understand. Those tricks are done to you at campus, your lecturers. So here we record these sessions. We don't record on using this Zoom only. We record what's called a screen recorder, which says everything, all action which we do. Okay. The other link, the first link which I gave you, you're going to find this data and reports. So if you find anything you don't understand, sometimes I'm always online. You can WhatsApp me. I can explain to you. Yeah, or email me. So I use more of emails than WhatsApp. Yeah. Now, there is Google Analytics and Semrush. So Google Analytics helps to track how your site is doing. Semrush does the same, but Semrush integrated with Google Analytics. Semrush is using Google Analytics. It's using API in software that's called application programming interface. Now, let me give you some companies which are using other people's products. Things which you have ever used. I don't know you are paying tuition. I don't know you're paying. Anyway, how do you pay tuition, guys? Currently. Anyone to tell me?
You generate a reference number. Brian.
Yes, I'm getting you.
You generate a reference number from the student's portal. Generate a reference number from the store. You take that number to the bank with your money, yes, and hand it in. Then they will pay for you and just give you a receipt.
Okay. So that's the way you pay. I thought. Anyway, this is another way. Some of you have ever used Safe Border. Now, Safe Border, it has what's called Google Places. Google understands Uganda than any one of you. So Google has what's called an API. It developed a system where it knows where you are. So it's like this. Facebook, as a developer, it is as a developer, it cannot be, you might not know or don't know. Now, it is costly for you to develop something like Google it developed. What you need to do is to add up yourself and work together. Now, Facebook, Google developed what's called Google Places. Now, Google, it has what's called an API, a software, which it gives out for free to companies. But once you have a big number of people, you are going to pay a higher price. Now, today, if you want to order Safe Border, you are going to put in you are going to put in where your location. That location is going to be tagged on the map. Now, some of you have ever used Google Maps, and they show you that you are reaching in these kilometers. You are left with this, like that and that. So it has all those calculations. So Google first Safe Border to calculate. Safe Border to calculate the amount you are going to pay, because they charge according to kilometer. So they are going to know that from here, from Mutinda to Mobs, that's how many kilometers, over, let's say 5, and they multiply by how much per kilometer, 500 by times time. So that's another calculation which is there. That's why they get that fee. That's why you have ever wondered, how do these guys get this amount automatically? So the system they display the amount you're going to pay. This sometimes they estimate 5,000 to 6,000, like that and that estimate. Now, that estimate is they reach on it because of Google Ads. No, sorry, they reach on it because of Google API. Hope you are getting that clear. Another thing, some of you have ever bought on applications. You have ever bought airtime. You have ever bought you have ever paid any subscription. Now, like when you want to subscribe to DSTV, what you need to do, you have to put in money on mobile money. What it is, DSTV incorporated with what? With the telecom company, because telecom company, even they have their own softwares, API, they have their own APIs. So they are going to get that API. They are going to get that API and put it in with they integrate it with mobile money services, because they want to build their own services, but they are going to work with them. So in world in the world, we work we pattern the difference between developed countries than Africans. In Uganda, once you build something and it gets much traffic, you will wake up some other people and they start competing with you, and they start building things which are like yours. If you start up safe border, someone will come up with a safe someone will come up with a instead of adding ads. Now in USA that even if your idea falls, there's someone who's ready to pick up you. Facebook spent seven years minus making it zero shillings, but they are paying revenue, they are paying the staff, they have to pay rent, they have to pay bills, so they have to pay taxes. Those are things. So so those developed countries, they have what are called angel investors. So angel investors which punch in money to these to these startups. But as you in Uganda, you have to think, you have to start, and your idea has to be unique to get off, to get on the track. Though the competition is somehow stiff. The competition in Uganda is the competition in Uganda is somehow, if they see that it has worked, they are going to copy you. There are many things which you will learn. The good thing you are doing business, you will learn what's called patenting your idea. You will learn how to register your business idea. What I taught you is one. Those other things about URSB, you can do it anytime. But one thing which I told you is reserving it online globally to use .com when you want to go. So once a domain is reserved, no one will come and play on that. So even another thing, there's what's called a copyright law, where they cannot steal your idea at any moment or steal any of your source code. So digital marketing, it is a big selling job worldwide. And once you are hired by a company, it is difficult to tell you that your contract is done. Hope you are getting me right. Someone, if at campus, some of you learn these things, but you don't have extra skills which are required in job employment world. Now, if you don't have more of that skills, you can be replaced So what differentiates you with someone? What differentiates you with someone? What differentiates you with someone? If you know things which someone can even do, you can know things you study 3 years at campus, but after studying 3 years, you end up looking for a job, or you start up, or you start up something. You start up a crew of your colleagues or job employment, those who don't have jobs. You start looking for jobs, because one thing you guys were not sensitized about, you are not sensitized, or you lied where you are going. You need to have a skill, and that skill you cannot be replaced at that. Someone is going to wake up and tell you that we have got someone to do, we have got someone to do your job. So what we are going to do, let us what is this? Okay, that we are going to replace you. That is out of what? Have skill, and have a skill which you are confident of, that what I know, it will take someone some time to reach where I'm at, or it will take him to a lot of time. Big companies which you think of like joining all the time, they chase people who are useless all the time. Right now we are in Corona, and those who were doing minor jobs are offloaded. Your same students, your same colleagues who did what? Your same colleagues who graduated. If you know why some of these people are offloaded, because the company says that you don't have value. For example, let me give you an example, like a television. A television tells people who are called producers, people who make bulletins, people who can make ad. That person is more needed. So for us, we want to learn things which are very soft. Those who put in much time and learn the hard way, they benefit more than those who think of what? Learning smoothly. Another thing, before I forget this, before I think I go on this, they forwarded him some of your website which you submitted. For me, as me, because I'm not the one going to mark you on that. As me, I see there is something, there is a big difference, there is big change. You find someone who's using a phone and has a good website, typically good website, and on this, you are right now, you find someone has a good website and is better than a student who is in a class where they teach mobile web development as a course unit. There are some people who learn web development for like a full year, but you in just less than a month, you can sit down and customize this. I'm going to show you a website here. There's my colleague. He did a same course, I think, like yours. I think it is a business course, I don't remember, or BBA or what and what. He made a website using Wix, and it is running online. He has represented Uganda in, I think, more than 20 countries currently, 20 countries, and his idea was on agriculture. They have raised money. They are in startup, we call it rising money. They have raised money up to 500,000 US dollars with them. So what do I say? That the beauty of you guys you have what is called you have a business sense. If you add a business sense and if you add a business sense and these technical things, you're bound to go far away. I saw some more sites and I've never seen actually some of you developed something which is very good, very, very good. I can see some website and I add someone. There's someone who is in Ukraine. There's some guy who has a tourism agency. Was I think by that time I was too busy. But that guy was offering me in Ugandan shillings was 15 million. Yeah, I think. Yeah, 15 million to develop a website like that for tourism. Now, when I see a student who can design something like that and the world is looking for such skills. And another thing, the last thing is that your idea to hit the world, it's called timing. So once you don't have timing, or you copy, your idea won't come out. So you have to think in other ways. This is the right timing for Uganda to embrace technology is now. Not any other day. Is now. Time is going to reach, even this data which you are using, people whom are using, they have to. By the way, in Uganda, there are many things even telecom company have to pay some money to these people who have numbers, because for them they just collect money. There's no what's called a data policy in Uganda about this telecom company giving out, because you consume a lot of data. These people take money, but they don't give what? They don't give in. So those are things apart from waiting for Google to pay you over ads, putting what and what. Those are things you need to do what? Anyway, we are going to we start with what? I think let us start with the I hope you have your websites ready there. I'm going to show you how to. I think let us start with Google Analytics. Google Analytics. Anyway, okay, let me start with the Semrush. You go to semrush.com. Do you still have that website link? Semrush.com. So remember last time you registered and everything. Another page which you are going to keep open another page which is called the I think this is the jobless graduates plot to return degrees and demand fees refund. I think you open evenweeks.com on your page. It's another thing. Before I forget, let me first show you this site which I told it was called what? It was called. 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 It's like I'm forgetting the name. Okay. This is wix.com. This is the dashboard for sites. So you click on a site which you want to edit. Now, I'm done two things. I've said open Semrush, open what? Open your website. Can't leave this to be running. Wix, leave it to be running. You open Semrush. Now, are we there? Guys, are we there?
Are we signing up or we are? I don't know what we are doing because my Semrush is bringing sign up or enter your domain or keyword or URL.
Did you? Anyway, you are using which browser?
Firefox.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. You go. Okay. For you be there. Okay. You wait. Any other person with a query?
Brian,
Yes.
you said we open our sites too.
Yeah, open your sites too, and you just leave it. We are going to do something quick and anyway, do like this. Semrush. Let me first talk about Semrush, and before we leave it, Semrush helps you to show you how you how one thing. Do you remember thing which started on learning to know your competitors? Now, if you are going to design something, if you are comfortable that I don't have any competitor in Uganda, I have a base store in Uganda and I don't have any direct competitor. If you don't have any direct competitor, so what you need to do is having your domain www.chikoboonline.com. Now, if you come here and you put in www. Let us say Jumia. Let me use intellectsoft.net, and you search. When you search, this is going to show you a traffic which is going to show you traffic which is being brought just organically. People, how many people who are searching about Intellectsoft? They are 80K, and paid search traffic, they are 476, which are paid. These are keywords which are paid for. Do you remember on Google Ads, when if you forgot, you will go back and check. When you were advertising on something, you need to put in keywords. These keywords, you need to make more research about your business and find keywords which you think can drive your business. And where is your target? If my target is Uganda, so If my target is Uganda, so which keywords am I going to use according to your business which you are doing? I hope I'm clear on that. So keywords, it's a must. So here, paid keywords are 476. These keywords are paid for. Hope you are getting that. Now, in Uganda, let me show you something. Like, that is these guys who are called the www.campusb.ug. These guys, they are, let the old data comes because I don't understand this. Now, you're going to see that these guys in June 2020, in June 2020, you were in lockdown, and their number is rising. Hope you are seeing their number is rising. So what do I say? You guys, this Semrush can help you to show you how your business is doing, and it can show you how your business is. Are you saying these people have 2.1K? I think financially they're not doing well with Google. If organic search is 2.1K, I think, I don't know if you support these people, but try to support them. It can show you your competitors. That's one. So any person who want to do a blog, let us say you're going to talk about campus things, and your competitors are what? Your competitors are these guys are called Campus B, right? Do you have anyone who does that in Uganda? Do you know any site which talks about those things of campus things? Anyone who know any site which you follow? Kali, I think there's someone who posted mogibson.com. What is this? Mogibson. Is this at your campus? So Daniel, is this at your campus? No. Mogibson is what? Anyway, those your competitors. One campus cam. Okay, there's some patients. It's called the campus cam. Cut. Now, what makes those guys not to make money is because they don't know. Because you have to know your competitor, and you have to know how much organic traffic is having. So if you find that my competitor has organic traffic search is 2.1K, which shows that you have to put in much effort as you to beat him to be on top. Because if you guys who know campus B or campus, what you are going to leave, freshers are going to come, and others are going to come to replace. Now, everyone who want to get some news about campus, they go to Google. When they go to Google, they search in what they need. So if you are listed at the top of all these sites, first, you are going to be making money from Google, through Google ads, as I showed you last time, to monetize. Another thing, when you're on top, you're bound to get more impression, and your organic traffic reach is going to be higher. So hope you're understanding that. Like for example, if you go to Jumia, let us go to Jumia and we check its organic traffic. If we talk about organic, this is traffic which comes by itself. Every company needs that. But if you are telecom, if you are media companies in Uganda, and if a media company is in Uganda, let me give you an example why NTV can hire you as a digital manager. If you have such skills that you know how to you know how to play with SEO, that you're bound to get a job instantly. I'm telling you. Those who want to, those after here, and you think you are going to look, you are going, if you find a job, NTV has advertised, the skills which you need to have is SEO. Each company need to be on top in their country. Hope you are getting me right. So even if Jumia, they are comfortable of paying a lot of money, they are comfortable of paying a lot of money to you, as long as you keep them up. So SEO, it is a good what? It is a selling skill. Those are, we call it SEO. We call it SEO expert. Now, organic traffic, Jumia, it brings 26K. So I think they have totaled up all the countries where they are. No, I think I put Jumia.ug. Yeah, it has 26.k. Now, if you come to organic, I think 26. Now they have links, backlinks. Do you know what the meaning of backlinks? Backlinks are like, for example, about which site should I use? Let me use our sites. Let me use our site. If you see this site, this is the first link. This is another link. Courses. This is another link. This is another link. This is another link. This is another link. So those are called the backlists. So Jumia, it has more. They have built their system in the way that they have more links. Like ours is not an online store. This is a learning platform, as you see it. A learning platform. But if, like you guys, your stores, it can have more backlist links. So these guys have 2.2 million links. Referring domains are 1.9. So those are called referring domains. Referring domains are subdomains. What I talked about. Hope you understood about what's called a subdomain. Those are domain, just links. They have 2.2 million. So if you are competing with them in Uganda, you need to make sure that you are high. So if a company comes in Uganda and they want to compete Jumia, about which company in Uganda which competes with Jumia, I don't know. Anyway, I don't know. But that's it on this. Now, within this time, here they are going to show you organic reach, how it is coming, keywords which you paid for. Now everything. Another thing, how do you create backlinks? Now, backlinks are not created on your website. Like, for example, on Wix. If I come and I press edit site, when I press edit site, you are going to see that there's some pages this site. So those pages which you create, those are called the links. Shop now, www.daniel.wix.com/shop now. That's one link. Another link. Now, even if I click on an item which you have Daniel in your store, That's also another link. If you want to send me to see that product, not see your store, but you want to see that product. If you're selling a shoe, if I say, should we? Let me get eBay. Let me get eBay, and you see how it works. This is called this is called eBay. Now eBay it is a store which it partners with the people who have companies in China, anywhere. Yeah. So if you need any phone, if you need this watch, $2.9. That is very too cheaply. Now this is what. Now I clicked on this item, as you see. Now this is one link. So even if I go to another link, even if I go to, so these are different links. So these links are created by you. When you add in more products in your store, you are creating more links. If you come, these are all links. Hope you are seeing. Hope you are seeing. If I come in our Semrush and I put in eBay, you are going to see the organic traffic. This it brings. eBay.com. I think the links, it has backlinks which are 2 billion. You are getting me. So these are stores which are built and very big, very big. What can I say? They are too big. So these guys, the organic traffic which they get is 207.9 million. That's organic reach which they just get. Now, eBay, it has something that if you want to sell your laptop, you can put it there. Is my internet stable? Okay. If you want to sell your used laptop, you're going to put it there, and you've what brings this traffic? Let me show you this. If you come and type in MacBook, this one is used, and it's on $373.47. Now this is sold from USA. So shipping, this is the amount 19. I think this is sponsored. There's bidding. I want to show you the highest bidder takes the laptop. So this one, if you see closely here, it has 14 bids. People who have bid are 14. So whenever you bid, when you click on it, you become a watcher. This has 200. I think this is a little man according to this laptop. 239. But for you can bid and say, I'm giving you 2,000. So if no one has what? The top, so this guy, I think, saves more. So if you are in that category, you take it. So that's how these guys are getting that. So these guys have backlinks which are very mob. They are 9 billion, as you have seen by Semrush. 9 billion. So those are links and items which are on that. Jumia, I don't know. Jumia was what? 2 million. I think Jumia was 2 million. And these people are in what? And these people are not growing, they are growing big and big and big. So So hope you have understood this. No question on this. Okay, if no question. Now, we are going to you are going to close Semrush. You will ask me some question. We are going to go to Google Analytics. Google Analytics are incorporated in Semrush to show how the website works, looks, moving. Now, you put in Google Analytics. The website is analytics.google.com. That's called a subdomain. A domain for Google. Let me get where to write. Do I have hope you are seeing here. Now let me show you this. Now Google Analytics. No. Okay. Hope you are seeing where I'm writing. Now, the domain for Google is www.google.com. That's the domain for Google. Now, if I want a subdomain for Google, it has to start like this. It is like this. Even some of you have been asking me, how do we get to our Facebook page? Your Facebook page link, it has to be like this: www.facebook.com. This is the link. This is the domain for Facebook. Now, once you add your page username, that my page username is called Intellisoft. Hope I'm clear on that. That's a subdomain to a Facebook. Hope you have got that. Or another thing, can be Wix. When you click on that, it takes you to the page for Wix. Hope I'm clear on that. Now, for Google, if I talk about, let's go to Google Analytics. Analytics, you start with analytics.google.com. So this is a domain attached. So subdomain can be put slash or at the start with a dot. Another thing, in a domain, we don't put a slash. That www. Let us say mobs as a website. Okay, BIB as a course. You want to have a website at mobs. I don't know the domain for mobs or mobs.ug. Let us say sc.ug. I think this is the domain for mobs. Now, if BIB want to have a website which is hosted on the mobs website, so what they are going to do, they can start a domain starting from this side, and they say bib.mobs.sc.ug. Or another thing they can do, this can remain www. They put slash bib. Those are two different ways how they write a domain, subdomains. Hope I'm clear on that. Another thing how they can write, and another thing, if BIB, I don't know if you have, there's no space when you are writing what. If let's say a name, BIB, BBA, those are two courses. If you want this link, now you cannot write BIB and after you put space. There's no, they don't write space in the website. If you want, if there is space, you use a minus sign. So it will look like that. BIB stroke. Let me remove BIB comma minus BBA, comma BBC. Sorry, no space, like that. Hope you have got that logic. So when I talk about analytics, you say analytics.com. So let me are we there? Guys, are we there on analytics? Analytics.googles.com. I don't think you are with me now. Are you guys with me?
Brian, they are saying start measuring.
Start what? Start measuring.
Start measuring.
Measuring what?
Yes.
Time. Start. I'm not getting it. Start what?
Like, welcome to Google Analytics. Start measuring.
Okay, let me. Okay. Show. Can you share your screen? Share your screen, and we use yours because mine.
Yes.
Can you share?
Brian,
Yes.
it is the same with me. So I tapped start measuring and they told me to log in my account name.
That's good. So log in with your Gmail account.
Okay.
Log in with Gmail account.
Yeah. So here accounts can. Don't Gmail account here. Do like this. That's account details. Account name. You can call it your name. Any name which you want to use it. Any name. Like you go in a bank and they ask you, can you? Does bank ask you even those things? I really don't. But there are some username. Yeah. You just account. Come here on Google products and tick data sharing. Tick that one. Go down. Go down. Next. Yes. We are going to go to property setup. Property setup. Google Analytics, the property measure, a web or so property name. You can use your business name. Then finance, leave it. There's no UDX. Okay. First look if there's UDX. First go in the cards and you say if there's UDX and you say.
Okay. Next. First.
Okay, go to next. Because UDX.
It's not there.
Yeah, you just go to next. I know there's not there. Now, your company, your business has how many people? You only or you have a full family?
Currently, it's me only.
Hey, you can choose one to 10.
So I click small.
Small. How do you intend to use the business analytics? One thing to measure customer engagement, take that one. Optimize my site, take and that one. Measure data across platform, click that one. Optimize advertising costs, tick that one. Increase my conversation and measure content monetization. Okay, go down. Another analyze online sales. Take that one. Measure leads. Measuring leads. Other even other. Why you have not used the
What other?
anything? You go to next. Let me up. Me, I am with you. Okay, start measuring. Okay, create
I
then.
create.
Yes, create. When you create, you what? Just tick here. I also accept. I also accept the data policy. Go down because you don't have the time to read the data policy. Go down. Accept. Now, Meme Fresh Market. So that's the dashboard. How the dashboard looks like. Now, perform.
I just click save.
Perform. Tick all those things. So they are going to be they will be sending you what? Emails. Now save. Now choose a platform which you have. If Meme Fresh Market is on website, come and tick web what? Web. Tick web. Now here we are going to put a link and stream name. Are you getting me? But a link, it can be www.memewhat.com, right? But currently, I think you have not purchased the domain, not so?
No, I have not yet.
So I don't know what you are going to.
I didn't purchase a domain name.
But do you have? But currently, do you have a domain which you are using for weeks, which is temporarily? You got your Wix site? You come here at your Wix site. Your Wix site. It is, I think it is here open. Wix.
Sorry.
Your Wix site. You're not getting.
How can I hide this thing?
How can you do it?
I'm getting you.
Auntie, you need to have a link. Do you know it in your head for your page?
I have it here written down.
Okay, write it there.
What about a stream name?
A stream name you use your company name, which you want to use.
Then I clicked
Now,
create stream.
now let me show you. Now first pause there. Let me hope others we are with on the same page. Now here, analytics is going to help you to show you how many people have visited the page. Those are called the page views. How many people have scrolled? How many people have purchased? So all the interaction which happen on your site, you just need this dashboard all the time. So create stream. So you're going to see what is going to blink. Now the stream link, it's this one URL, and the stream name, it's the company name. What is this? Cancel that one, X plus X. Now I think this code, which is the ID measurement
I
ID.
cancel.
No. You be on this page. You go down. Another thing, the last thing, yes.
Me, I'm still stuck on the create. After putting the link and the stream name, the create button is not glowing. It's not working.
The create button. Well, is the link valid? You check the link if it is valid.
Yes, I copied and pasted my link.
You go back. Let me tell you. You first go back here up. You first scroll up, and you see the link for. No, don't go back. You just scroll just up. Are you seeing a link? Are you seeing a link?
Let me see. Let's see. Yes.
Are you seeing a link?
Yes.
So that link is valid as you see it. So does it look like yours?
Not.
You check and you say so. It cannot work when it is not on the stream or another thing you check on the internet. Now another thing, guys, there is someone who has ever asked me something that how do we know that this site is secure or not secure? I think they asked you in the other ad, the other competition, which now I think the first part of your link is the HTTPS, right? And if you come up here, there's a padlock analytics. Are you seeing it? Now, if you find
This
that you're, yes, if you find your if you find your site as this HTTPS, it is secure. So if you find a site shared to you, it is HTTP, it is not secure. Hope you are getting me that. Hope you are getting that right. If you're not secure, those are people,
Yes.
those are hackers, those are people who use those sites to steal people's money, many things which they do online. They tell you put in your card and you are going to get free money, and because also you want free money, you put in your card and everything. They help you to withdraw all the money. Someone asking me, pardon, on secure. Secure, it is like this. As every website is start with HTTP. This code in full is called hyper transfer protocol. HTTP. One HTTP. If you find that it is HTTP, visible comma, /, that is not secure. If you find a site, it has HTTPS, it is very secure. so you can deal with that. All sites which are people who steal people's money, hackers, those who think are too wise, their sites are HTTP. That person wants to send you an email, usually Gmail, Gmail report that. Do you know a folder for spam in your Gmail? Have you ever seen that?
Yes.
Yeah, those messages come in spam. Because Facebook, Google does not deal with the fake things. It does not authentic. Usually, they use those people who do those things. They mainly target social media. They can go on WhatsApp. They tell you. Have you ever seen someone telling you share to your friends? You're going to get free airtime. All Jumia is. Oh, there's a promotion. Everyone is going to get 1 million. Have you ever seen those silly things? And people start sharing to many people. Yeah, have you ever seen that? So that's the biggest forgery people make, and it carries up to other groups because people are looking for money, and these people are looking to get content. One thing, their intention is to get details, data, free data, because do you know that data is sold? Data is very sold. So those people can use that method to get such data in that way. Just telling you that, don't worry, you're going to get free money. Are we there, all of us? Okay.
Yeah, it has officially.
Oh, okay. On the measurement ID. I think measurement ID on your right, there is a box which is there.
Wondering what next.
Yeah, click on it. Click on it. Copy. You clicked on it.
Yes.
Cut now. Go to your site of Wix in editor. Now, the next thing, we are going to connect our site to what? We are going to this is your site. Now connect it to go to where you edit, yeah, in the editor format. We are going to connect our website to what? We are going to connect that code to Google. You not in.
I go to edit site.
Edit site, yeah. You have 2 active lessons. How many people are using your what? You first go back to your dashboard and I see.
Yeah.
You first go back to a dashboard and I see. You have site sessions are 2 active leads. Hope you are seeing active leads are free. You shared with you today 0, yesterday 0. Don't have people. Actually, are you seeing here? This is the immediate analytics. Wix gives where if you don't want to use the other side, you can use this one, right? Are you getting me?
Yes.
You go to Wix. You go to Wix. You go to next tab which you have opened.
Okay, it was this one.
Go to settings.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go to marketing integration. Up others, all of us, we are there. Now, here you can connect on Google Ads. You can connect on, if you reach here, you can connect on Google Ads. You can connect on Google Analytics. You can connect on Facebook, Google Ads. Now you connect on, once you upgrade, you connect, you press connect.
Connect on Google Analytics.
Yes, connect on Google Analytics. Connect, cut. Now you scroll down. These are steps how you can add the Google Analytics, connect to Google Analytics. Everything you have done it. Only one thing which you have to do, once you
Lauren, I beg your pardon after copying the measurement ID.
Measurement ID. You
go to your site.
Go to the dashboard, to the dashboard for your site. And you press edit site for that site which you want to connect. Are we there?
Not yet. My PC is a bit slow this morning.
Yes, we're there.
You say I'm there, not we are there.
Thank you.
You can do by weeks. By weeks this side, if you see, there's email marketing, there is Facebook and Instagram, there is social. So you can do many things with this dashboard. This is a control panel for your site. So the other ID which you copied, once you press connect to Google, that button connect to Google Analytics, they are going to tell you to upgrade, right?
This one.
Yeah.
And where do I find that connect to Google Analytics?
You go to settings. Let Miriam show you. Miriam, can you show her where she is? I think she has opened up the dashboard.
Can I close this?
Yes, of course.
You go to settings, then go to market integration.
Marketing integration. Okay, thank you.
Yes. Then you click on connect under Google Analytics.
There, thank you.
Brian, after you share some of those websites created by Wix that you were talking about.
Yes.
I'm saying
Mm.
I wish to see some of those nice websites you were talking about that they were created using Wix.
Okay, but even your websites are okay. They are better than this which I'm going to create. Okay. On this part, where these are steps which you need to follow when you are connecting to what? When you are connecting to Google Analytics. When you're connecting on Google Analytics, up, so you can close, and I show you something here as I will. Because what is this again? What is this? What is this? Okay. You see, once you have connected on Google Analytics, these are things which you are going to be seeing. One is that you are going to see users, how many new users, total revenue. If you are putting advertisement, you are going to see how much you have earned. You are going to go to find this. You are going to go to your analytics and come and what and click on reports snapshot. Right now, you are going to see countries where it is doing very well. If you see 0, you are going to find how many people are using it in Uganda, active over time. So you are going to find all things here. Monetization, you are going to come here and find monetization, how many people, e-commerce purchases, you get things here, e-commerce purchases, and in-app purchases, these are called the app, like, so how many people have bought from you. All, even if someone comes on your site and buys something, even all data is going to be here. So this data, you can export it, put in. So usually companies want, usually analytics is a tool which can help you to export data. So every month companies want reports to your bosses. You have to use such a tool to export data every month. Hope I'm clear on that. You have understood that. So right now, if you find a company, it is big, it is Pep Scholar, it has employed you, but even they don't have a e-commerce site, you can tell them, I charge this ABC to develop for you a e-commerce site for you. You know how to connect. After upgrade, connect here, and you are good to go. Now, another site which someone has asked me, I think it's called Icon Farm Technology. Icon Farm Technology. It's called TIFAT. So this is a site which was developed by Wix, and this person has never sat in any class over what it was like you guys who it was like you guys who do what? It was like you guys who don't have any skill all, but this is called this is a Wix site as you see it. Now, here we are participating. We are Innovation Village. We are participating. You find a video here, how it works. So this is called this is a site which was developed by Wix. As get in touch with us. So you will find a video here and you check how it works. If you come to this guy, he makes what is called icon magazines. So it sells even magazines here. So if you see, it sells magazine. So he has represented with this technology in many countries. Yeah, one thing to learn: passion first. Once you have passion for what of these things, you are good to go. So that's it. So even your sites, once you upgrade, they will come like this. So when you upgrade, those big things are going to move away. That Wix dot what, nothing is going to be at Wix. It's going to be just on your company. As you see, the icon farm technology, the icon group.org, comma. So this guy, he has developed some other website. I don't know. Yeah, this is on. If you see, this is another website, but this website is on the first website on Tifat. So he added, so you can add more on your domain. So any question about this?
No.
Good. That's it for today. We link up. Tomorrow is the Eid. When is Eid?
Tomorrow is
Maya, do tell us.
Yeah, tell us. We don't have any Muslim. Tomorrow is Eid.
Yeah, tomorrow is Eid.
yes.
Kali, will you invite people here?
Yeah.
Those who can reach our homes can come.
All of you are invited. Those who are in hostels, you move to Mayati's place. We are going to, my colleague is going to contact all your supervisors by within this week. They are going to contact all supervisors. They have to share university assessment format where they are going to put in your marks, and they print them, and your supervisor will find it at what? At our premises. If any supervisor contact you, you give him my number. We are going to finish up all these assessment format, anything by the university staff within this week. I think tomorrow is public holiday, and every day is public holiday. You don't move anyway. What?
Brian, some of our supervisors are stubborn. He said he's not supervising you, he's supervising me. So since I handed in the information, I suggest you reach out to him because he refused to take your number.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah, but
Brian, for me, I called my supervisor yesterday. The guy told me I simply write the activities and everything I've studied in a book. And when borders of different districts become open and there's possible transport, that's when he can come, and then he will ask me some questions. And then there's a certain paper he has to give me also. I don't know.
Okay, that's good.
Brian.
Yes.
Brian, I sent you an email, the one from my supervisor, but you did not get back to me, and the woman needs the form.
Hey, he needs that form.
Yes, she told me she also wants to fill in some things so that I can choose what I want her to do for me.
Okay, I'm going to do it, but I thought anyway. I'm going to open my mail and I get it. I give it to you today. So anyone,
All right.
anyone
Thank you
with a
so
question?
much.
Yeah, about those instructors or those who are very stubborn, we understand they are stubborn, but they are paid to do that, and you paid your money for internship to campus in what is it called? Well, I forgot those things. What is it called? That fee which you pay not on tuition,
Functional
on
fees.
functional fees. Now, they have to come to our office. We deliver the assessment form to them, all of them. Over there, how many they have to come to, and we deliver these two. So we are going to reach out to them.
Maybe when you reach out to them, because how are they supposed to come to your offices if they are not means of transport?
No means of transport. No, they will come in all ways. We don't worry about that. They will come even they open, because they have to get that. The investor wanted that sheet for assessment when it is signed and stamped. You are getting me? So all of you have your own form. So we have to write on it, sign it, and stamp it. So they will come and pick it and take it to when they open up. I think not, even if not by now. Our supervisor comes into this is like you are building an house. When you are building an house, there is supervisors who come from KCCA to come and check on the building. Those supervisors can just want to know, is the training going on? Now, a supervisor doesn't give out marks for internship. That's why they tell you that. That's why some of you, they tell you that you just write down, I come and ask you some question. They don't give out, because they don't mark what they don't understand even. So we are the one who give out marks, and they just compile in their data. What for them they want to understand is the marks which you got. Did you really work for it? One, they might ask you some question. They ask you some things, practically things which you have learned. They can get someone here, and that someone, but the advantage of you guys, all of you have different supervisors. But there are some universities where they have one supervisors and students are like 20. So that lecturer uses one student to weigh others. Can see someone, the work he has done is very perfect, and you find someone who has done. So this one has 30 pages, has well content, well written, and someone has 10 pages. Are you getting? So he can nullify someone's marks, which we have given out. Are you getting me that what? Are you getting that? And other universities, you have to present. Yeah, you have to present projects. You have to come and talk about something and explain, like training lecturers. Okay? So there are some universities which are very different, which are too hard on students. Yeah, like that. But for you, our marks are final, and that's it. Hope you have no question. Carl, see you on Wednesday.
All right. Nice time.